What's good, podcast? Jake here, dumb as ever, with my co-host JCC2224.
Heck yeah, you got it, brother.
I nailed it. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up?
Hold on,
Are you ready to get retooled?
Sometimes the podcast name sounds like a little incendiary. Like a little...
What do you mean?
Like a bit like a slur or something.
What?
You know, it sounds a little bit like a slur. Not like a lot, but a little bit.
Where are you getting that?
I don't know. It just sounds like you want to get retooled. I don't know. That sounds a little weird to me for some
Dude,
reason.
this was your title. This was your idea.
Yeah, it is the week after botcon. 'Twas the week after botcon, and all through the house. I was really tired after the show.
Dude, same. I had to immediately work like 4 days in a row after that.
Jesus.
And I finally had like the Saturday off.
Yeah.
After the whole work week, and dude, I just slept the whole day.
Yeah.
I like got up at noon. I went back to bed like around 5, and then I got up and then I went back to bed like around 10. Dude, I was out. I was out.
Yeah, I don't really... I think I just went back to regular stuff. Like, I didn't really need that much sleep. I maybe took a day off, but I got right back. My voice was, like, hoarse when I reviewed those. I got some new metal card bots that have, like, these bug cards that turn into armor, and I did a review on those guys, and my voice is, like... It falters a few times throughout the video because it just was not ready to be used again. Especially with my stupid YouTuber voice that I gotta do. So, yeah, that was my cross to bear. But yours sounded a lot harder.
Yeah, the first video that I filmed after getting back was Ron Bon Dujon's Taco Tank.
Yeah.
And there was a couple points filming that I just had to, like, stop and, like, clear my throat.
Yeah.
And just, like, drink some water and, like, dude, I can't talk straight right now. And I had to wait, like, another couple days to, like, film the haul so I could finally, like, start putting some things on shelves and, like, taking care of what I had to do with everything I got.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it took me like, I returned to work on Tuesday, and one of my coworkers was like, are you okay? Like, your voice does not sound normal.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm out.
You know, I think we got out. We got out pretty, clean. I didn't get sick after, which is nice.
Oh yeah, thank goodness.
You always hear about people getting sick after conventions, and I didn't. You were like washing your hands before every meal. I was not even doing that shit. I was taking in the germs raw style. And
yeah, you unhygienic freak.
Yeah. But I definitely had to.
Hands, brother.
My shelves are in disarray. I've actually reorganized them a bit, but I just got new shelves like a month ago, and I feel like I already need even more. Like, I need even more shelves.
Dude, that's how it be until you're like me and your entire room is just aligned with shelves. Like that's how it goes.
Well, I'm terrified because I'm definitely not living in like somewhere I'm gonna live for a long time. Like, I see myself moving out in a year, 2 years. So, like, I'm terrified to, like, set up all this stuff because I hate moving. And it's just gonna make moving hell to move all those shelves. And I already have 3 shelves, and that's already, like, so much to me. Like, I get stressed thinking about it.
Yeah, I get stressed thinking about, like, the size of my collection, too. But then I look at it, and I'm like, oh, but I love this stuff.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
It's, like, self-soothing. Like,
yeah, I know there's plenty of stuff I can and will get rid of.
Yeah.
Like, I recently posted a video spending like $750 on Sideshow Clone Troopers, and I said I spent this money now, but I'm going to recoup my losses by selling stuff, and I just haven't done that yet. I need to go through. I need to be like Andy's mom and grab things off the shelves and put them in a box and throw them up on eBay.
That's messed up.
It's gonna happen. Especially, like, after all the stuff I got at BotCon, where I'm like, heck yeah, this is what it's all about. This is why I'm here. I don't need a lot of this other weird junk anymore. Like,
yeah.
I feel like we've already gotten into this conversation about being overwhelmed with the size of our collection.
Yeah,
But
I mean, mine
one
pales
figure,
in comparison to yours.
yeah, I've been collecting like hardcore ever since I was a kid, and like it's just built up so much. But one figure I don't regret buying at BotCon, you already know what I'm gonna say. Say it with me. Come
Oh,
on.
come on.
Come
Of course.
on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. How could I forget? Come on.
Yo, I got to do the plug on this. I got to give a big shout out to my boy Fluff. He is the guy that made my profile picture, made my new profile picture. He's been a close friend of mine for quite some time. I commissioned him to make art of Come On.
Come on.
And it is now available as a shirt.
Yeah.
This is the first official piece of podcast merch.
Yeah.
It's one of the first pieces of merch I've ever done personally. And it's also the first thing that my friend Fluff has had as a shirt.
Yeah.
So it's super cool. It's amazing art. It's such a funny meme. Come on. All you gotta do is point at it.
Yeah. It happened so naturally, too. Like, we were not planning anything. Like, I didn't think we would have a shirt for a very long time. So to have one already is really fun. I'm going to order mine.
Come on, dude.
Today or later. It's 1 a.m. We always record, like, super late. So it's technically the next day. But I'm going to order mine later. Because I need
today
a Come On shirt.
Yeah, it do be that YouTube payday. Let's go.
Yeah, if you don't know, the 21st is payday for YouTubers. So if you see them buying stuff on the 21st, you know why now.
Yep, that's how it be. But yeah, seriously, check out the link in the description, pinned comment. Check out my boy Fluff. He does amazing artwork.
Yeah, shout out to him.
It's an awesome shirt. Yeah,
the design is badass, and the funniest thing is, like, we were just talking about it in the creator server, like, just chatting, like, we should do a Come On shirt. And I, like, did a, like, ugly, like, vague idea of what I wanted it to be. And you sent it to Fluff, and Fluff deadass had it ready, like, within 24 hours, if not less than 24 hours. And it looks so good. Yeah.
It's perfect. It's so perfect.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
It is going to be literally the first YouTuber shirt that I've ever bought, and it's like my own reference.
Yeah.
Like I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, and you need to send me a picture of Come On so I can put it on screen so people can see it better. Because I feel like
you don't already have a picture.
No,
come on, dude.
It's your toy. I don't have it.
Come
man.
on,
come on. I need the picture.
You got to go to Amazon, Saudi Arabia, and get yourself one. Seriously, for those that don't know, this is like this weird knockoff. I found it at BotCon, and the only like online reference I can find of this thing existing is Amazon Saudi Arabia.
Really?
Listings. Yes. Amazon.sa. Like that's literally all I see.
I need a screenshot of that as well.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. But dude, mine's incomplete, bro. It doesn't have the weapons, man.
What are the weapons for it?
Just imagine, like, cheap knockoff robot. What are the weapons going to be?
Gun, sword.
Yup, massive chrome gun and sword.
Okay,
like, that's what it always is.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. But yeah,
nailed it.
Not to plug our own merch for too long, but it's really cool to have that shirt made. Definitely wasn't expecting to make merch this soon, but I'm really happy with the outcome. And shout out to Isaac and Pleco. No, not Pleco. I don't know why I said that. Shout out to Isaac.
Shout out to Pleco anyway for being
shout
amazing.
out to Pleco for sure. I actually got a few things from Pleco just for free at BotCon. They gave me, they're the Marvel Transformers crossover Iron Man and Spider-Man. And Spider-Man turns into a helicopter and Iron Man turns into an airplane, like a jet. And they actually like combine. It's really cool. The combined robot mode sucks ass, but the combined vehicle mode is actually kind of sick.
It's really cool. It kind of sucks ass.
The robot mode sucks ass. The vehicle mode is really cool. It's cool that they combine it all, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny and
I
weird.
only have the Iron Man. I didn't even know that Spider-Man like went with
you
it.
You only have an Iron Man?
That's funny. So now I got to get that Spider-Man.
Well, is the Iron Man deco like a bit dark? Because I think they did repaint it for like Iron Man 2 or something. Like they did a few like crossovers Transformers where they were like tied into movies, Specifically Iron Man movies, I'm pretty sure, and like Iron Man Armored Adventures, that cartoon from forever ago.
That intro though.
Yeah.
You know that intro?
Yeah, I used to watch it. It was awesome. I thought it was a pretty
stuff.
cool show. But yeah, you might have that if you just have the singleton, or maybe you just got it separately at some point. I don't know.
I don't even remember where I got it anymore, dude. Probably the thrift store, PO box.
Yeah.
I don't. It just appeared in my life.
Yeah.
That's
it came to you in a
things
dream.
Happen. Dude, I swear that's how it goes.
But yeah, shout out to Isaac and shout out to Quinn from my server for ordering shirts already. That was really cool. But yeah, come on.
Come on, dude.
I did have one thing I wanted to talk about before we got into the main topic. Mostly because I feel bad. Yeah. I contacted a brand called Aerthlings. It's Aerth Lings. And it's this new sort of like Toys to Life game thing. I contacted them on Instagram and I was like, yo, I'm a YouTuber. I talk about toys. Would you mind sending stuff over? And they were like, sure, we're down. And then I deleted my Instagram and I totally forgot about that conversation. And I received a box full of Earthlings. Sorry, I keep thinking they're called Aetherlings, but they're called Earthlings. And I received a box of them. And they are these little tiny cube guys. And they have NFC chips in them. So you can actually, there's a mobile game, there's a mobile phone game, and you can actually port them into your game, and they like become a part of your collection, and you can play as them. It's very Skylanders. So I do plan to do a full video on that, but I kind of want to shout that out, or I kind of wanted to shout that out. Let me speak English for a second. Because I just think they're pretty cool, and I feel bad because they probably think I like blocked them or something. I'll have to like reach out via email. But the little cubes are kind of interesting. They have an interesting texture. They're not like completely plastic. They're like this weird sort of rubbery feeling plastic. Like they vaguely feel like an eraser, but they don't feel like an eraser, if that makes any sense at all. But they are interesting. I have a lot to say about them. The mobile game's kind of cute, kind of fun. But I just want to shout those out because Toys to Life is a super interesting topic for me. And it does seem like there are more Toys to Life ideas coming out recently. And I think that's pretty cool. I definitely have some criticisms. Like, I think these things are like $10 a pop. And they are small, rubbery cubes. They interact with the game, so that's cool, but they're like blind boxes as well, so like you don't know what you're getting. And yeah, I think the value definitely has to be questioned in that regard, but yeah, just want to shout those out because Toys to Life has always been interesting to me. Have you ever played like Skylanders or anything like that?
Dude, I hate Toys to Life. They suck.
Oh my god, whatever.
The only thing I've ever done is like a little bit of Disney Infinity.
Okay, yeah.
And I just like did not vibe, dude. Like,
yeah, I didn't think Disney Infinity was a good game, to be honest. Like, my family loved that. Like, my little sister, she's way younger than me, so she was like perfect age for Disney Infinity, collecting those things, you know, playing the game or whatever. But I always thought Skylanders was kind of cool. It was kind of like a little kid version of Diablo or something. And I quite like Diablo gameplay, so I always thought those were cool. And the Aerthlings like video game, the mobile game, is pretty interesting. It's pretty fun. More intricate than I was expecting, so that was kind of cool. But we have a more interesting topic to discuss. Something very near and dear to your heart, JCC.
Very near and dear. Very.
And something completely, I wouldn't say completely new. So we're talking about Gundam. Let me just say, I'll stop beating around the bush. We're talking about Gundam. It's on the thumbnail for the video. I already made it.
I love Gundam.
I freaking love Gundam.
Which one's your favorite? Who's your favorite Gundam?
Okay, we're not doing that yet.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I got excited. Sorry. Gosh.
Oh, God. Oh
my God. got excited.
What? I can't even get freaking excited on my own podcast? God.
Dude, I'm out of here, dude.
They're going to get tired of our bits, man. They're going to be...
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, dude.
Shirt out now? But yeah, I have gotten into Gundam, or I'm getting into it. So let me just say I've built Gundam model kits before, back in, I want to say like COVID, like 2020. I built a couple kits. I remember I built a Build Fighters kit, which I ended up not really liking all too much. I felt like it fell apart a bunch, which I found kind of annoying. And I don't know, I kind of just fell off it. I didn't really get that invested. I didn't really watch any of the shows or anything. But you and I talking, your like passion for it kind of rubbed off on me. I did like impulse buy the G-Quux Gundam, which is the newest series of Gundam
Pretty
stuff.
much, yeah.
And it is very like, it's a very weird series in terms of design style, because it's like Gundam mixed with Evangelion essentially, in terms of design. And I really like those designs. Like, I think they look cool as F. I think they
Good
look
job
freaking
censoring.
cool. Yeah. I think they look really freaking cool. And yeah, I had wanted one of those kits for a while. Like, I had seen the designs online and stuff, and I knew like I really liked it. So I just, I was at the Gundam Base store, which was another part of this. The fact that we went to the Gundam Base and saw all those awesome Gundams on display, or mobile suits on display. A bunch of unique ones, a bunch of, classic ones. And definitely inspired me to want to like build some model kits. So I've built 2 so far. I've built the entry grade Gundam Base RX-78-2, which is like the classic Gundam.
Good job.
And that was easy. It was cute. I did it like in 30 minutes or something. It really was not a challenge. I've built model kits. I've built blockies a bunch, so like I understand a model kit. Usually, I sometimes miss a step and mess up the whole thing.
You do the same.
Yeah. But I built the entry grade model kit. He's pretty cool. I like him. And then the real challenge is this weekend I built my first high grade in probably like 6 years, the G-Quux, which... again, I love the design. I did apply the stickers. I really did not want to when I started it, but I was like, dude, if I'm gonna build it, I might as well like try and have the whole experience. And I applied the stickers. I was able to do it. I was proud of myself. I think the applications look fine. I think like the eyes are like a bit like off center, but they look fine from a distance, so I think it's okay. Some of them are ridiculous though. Those like red stripe ones, no, miss me with that. Those are
the worst.
Yeah,
those are probably some of the worst stickers I've ever experienced on a Gundam kit. They're so bad.
It's good to know that, because I was worried it was me, but I tried. I really did try to apply them, but they even looked ugly applied.
Not
so
worth
it's like,
it.
Well, yeah, why would I even like put all this effort when they don't even look good? So. Yeah, I did not apply those red ones, and I think it looks perfectly fine without them. I probably wouldn't even notice them. So, I think I've watched like a good amount of Gundam videos as well recently, just kind of people talking about their favorite ones. This guy Mecha Gaikatsu, I think I said that right. He is who I've been watching a bunch because he has a cool Irish accent, and he why am I talking about him?
Why are you talking about him?
I don't know. I can't remember.
He's got a cool Irish accent. And?
He does have a cool Irish accent, and he makes videos about Gundam.
Yep.
And? Holy shit, I don't remember why I brought him up.
Well, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, when we made the plans to go back to Chicago, yeah. I was like, we are going to the Gundam Base.
Yeah. Because
I am such a big Gundam guy.
Yeah.
I was so frustrated to find out that the Gundam Base opened up like a month after I was last in Chicago. I was like, what the heck, bro? But dude, we went twice over the weekend. We went Thursday and then we went again on Saturday, and it was pretty cool. I will say, as somebody who has built a lot of model kits, not much for me as a seasoned builder. I only bought one kit there. I bought the Lacus Klein Master Grade Zaku, or Lacus Klein if you're weird like that.
Okay.
Either way, it's a terrible name. I'm sorry.
A lot of them, gonna be honest, have terrible names. I genuinely don't understand the naming conventions of a lot of these guns.
Like, dude, just imagine, dude, Xeon has finally built a mass-produced mobile suit that technically matches the Gundam. You better look out, because the Gelgoog is gonna get you.
Gelgoog, yeah, that's another one I've seen.
Yeah,
well, I've seen the G-Quux Gelgoog, but it looks like another one called the GM, so I don't understand that.
Lore. Dude, there's so much lore for that.
Yeah.
There's so much... dude, I could explain why the G-Quux Gelgoog looks like the gym, and... I love that. I just got a notification that my G-Quux Gelgoog P-Bandai shipped. It's in classic Gelgoog colors. Oh. And I also have the Gelgoog that's in classic GM colors. Cool. So I'm going to have them both together and oh, whoa, it's so cool because blah, blah. I'm not going to dump the lore on that unless you want me to.
Well, I'm watching the show. I just started watching the show, so...
The show doesn't really explain it. It's very,
I don't know what the hell a Gelgoog is in the first place, so I'm missing that context.
Yeah, it's like a fan service implied piece of lore. Okay. That, if you're a fan of, the mobile suit development. Okay. Because the mobile suits are developed very similarly to, real-world military hardware.
Yeah.
And, this was made to rival this got an upgrade because of this is outdated, so it got repurposed into this. I eat that shit up, dude.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I will dig into that in the future. Or
I have to shout out. Yeah, you shouted out your Gundam YouTuber. I want to shout out Kakarot197. He used to do tons of Gundam reviews, but nowadays he mostly does Gundam news, which is very useful for me. Okay. And he also does mobile suit development history videos. So if you really want to get into the lore of this is the development of the Gelgoog or the Zaku 1 or the Zeta or all these other mobile suits, it's so awesome. And it's seriously so great to just have on in the background too. I've been watching Kakarot for years. He was one of my direct influences in the kits that I bought and what I was initially interested in, because he's been he's been making videos for ages. Cool. So there's so much depth and so many different things to get into with Gundam, and I love it for that.
Maybe I mentioned Mecha Gaikatsu because I've been seeing all these other kits. Maybe, and I've been trying to figure out what I want next. I'm building a little bit of a list. For sure. I think I will try and build all the G-Quux kits just because I love, the aesthetic so much. Every one I've seen, I've loved the look of it.
They're solid. They're really cool.
Yeah. The White Gundam, I really want to build that one. And then, I've already told you, the Police Zaku is going to be the next one I buy after I build my
Warning
next
on
kit.
That one, it has terrible stickers, too. I didn't put all the stickers on that Police Zaku.
Yeah.
They're so bad.
I think... well, what I've learned watching those videos is that everyone seems to kind of pick and choose what they do, so it's not you're not a fake Gundam fan, I guess, if you don't add all the stickers, which I thought would kind of be the case.
Some people gatekeep. Some people take the building very seriously.
Yeah.
But as the slogan is, Gunpla is freedom.
Oh, maybe
Make it
maybe
however
that's why.
You freaking want.
Maybe that's why I wanted to bring up. I feel like people customize their Gundams a lot with the markers and stuff, and I think I kind of just like them looking like toys. I don't really mind if they don't look hyper realistic. I'm sure I could improve the look of the G-Quux in some way, but it looks completely fine to me just out of the box with the regular stickers. I really don't me personally. I don't think I'm the type that will go out of my way to panel line something or add water slide stickers. I've learned about those. I don't think I'm that type of Gundam head.
I've gone
this
all the
point.
way with a few.
Yeah.
I did a video on probably my most like major custom gunpla I ever did. It was a gift for my brother. It was a master grade battle scarred desert goof, and I went all out on that thing. And I love how it turned out. It turned out amazing, and I loved putting in all that work and effort. But dude, I don't even have time to like build them normally anymore.
Yeah.
Like my backlog is still disgustingly big.
Yeah.
So I just added a new kit to it today. I got the HGUC Messer type MO1 Gauman use. So much of that doesn't even sound.
Yeah,
it's cool.
You were
cool,
not
big,
speaking
chonky
English.
robot.
Okay,
dude. When you're talking about Gundam, you will not sound like you're speaking English. That's just how it goes. You're gonna be talking about like, oh yeah, dude, I love the Gyan. The Gyan's really cool. And then, oh dude, the Xiong's cool, but once you get to the Neo Xiong, oh whoa, dude. Like there's so much.
Have you seen like all the series, like all the shows?
I have not seen all the series.
Okay.
I want to watch more of them. My biggest hole is like a lot of the 90s ones. So like Gundam X, Victory Gundam. I feel like every like Japanese robot has to have some sort of victory, you know.
Yeah.
Turn A, I really want to watch that one.
I've never even
there's
heard
a few
of
others
Gundam
here
X.
and there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
Dude,
a
Gundam
bunch
X
I've
is
never...
really cool.
Really?
I just got the HGUC Gundam Double X. Like, I'm out here buying the kits before I even watch the show.
See, I would judge you, but I bought the Iron Blooded. I watched one episode of Iron Blooded Orphans, and I ordered Barbados. That's
Dude,
my next kit for this
flag?
weekend. I raised my flag. My flag raised big time.
Raise your flag, bro.
I watched episode 3 tonight, and that show was violent. That show was way more violent than I thought it was gonna be.
Iron Blooded Orphans is going to tear your heart out,
dude.
Dude, you will not be the same after watching that.
I don't want to spoil anything, but they take over the organization they're at, and it is so much more violent than I was expecting for the main characters of this show. Like,
dude, you can't even buy teddy bears without violence. For those that have watched the show, don't spoil it.
Okay.
You can't even be buying teddy bears, bro.
Bruh. But yeah, that really surprised me, and definitely like it was that meme where the guy's like sitting sort of normal and then he locks in where he like leans forward. That was me when that happened. I was like, oh, okay. We're doing all this now, huh?
Dude, that's like the whole show.
And Mika Zaki is like so chill, but so violent. Mika. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and then Orga. Like, dude, Orga is such a cool character.
Yeah, I'm deciding how I feel about him. I can't tell if he's like a good guy or a bad guy yet.
Nah, he good.
Oh, okay. But I do have the Iron-Blooded Orphan first kit from literally 2015. The Barbados #1. Though I've heard that they just put out a new one, or I watched a review on a new one, and the guy said it's way better, but I don't care. I have been told that the like joints get really loose. I know about that now, so I guess I'll have to figure out some way, like floor polish or some shit like that.
For mine, the joints have stayed okay throughout the years. It's just that waist, dude.
Yeah,
like,
mainly the waist.
It's just a polycap ball socket. And it doesn't even like pop in like a normal ball socket does. It pretty much just like slides into the tube of the socket, and it just works itself out so easily.
Interesting.
Like there's gonna be weird little nuances with Gundam kits where you're like, oh, this is annoying, but then you have some that are just like rock solid, super fun.
Yeah.
I know we were wanting to talk about like some of our favorites. One of my favorites that I just have to call out. You have to get yourself at least one version of the HG Origin Zaku mold.
Okay.
It is an action figure, like through and through. It is like you don't have to worry about anything falling off. You're just posing this thing like crazy. You're like, heck yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They've done so many different versions of it. It's so fun and fluid. I have just about every version of it. I don't have the entire like Southern Cross core. I only kind of cherry picked some of those, but I love that HGUC, or technically not HGUC because it's the origin. There's so many little nuances, but that Zaku 2 mold is just iconic. Okay. I even have like an oversized knockoff of it. And
yeah, I've discovered cool. There's a, much like Transformers, there's a thriving third party for Gundam model kits, it seems.
There sure is.
Which I was pretty surprised to see, but pretty interesting. Not sure I would ever go down that road.
I don't delve into the third party much at all. I've got a few like knockoffs. Like I did a video on an HG Origin Gundam that was recolored into Optimus Prime.
Funny.
And that was actually kind of cool. The plastic quality was pretty bad.
I'd imagine.
But like the plastic was literally like dimpling in a few spots because it was just that poorly molded. But overall, it was fun and it was super cheap. Like, who cares? Just buy it.
Yeah.
Just buy it.
Yeah, just buy it. Don't even think. Consume.
Buy. Consume.
Come on. Just buy it.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Shirt out now. But yeah.
Wear it.
Yeah. I'm pretty much set for this weekend building. So looking forward to that. That's going to be... My goal is, perchance, if I have the time, every weekend to maybe build a kit, an HG kit. I was telling you, like, I was like, I want to build the big one. And I'm going to be honest.
You got to work your way up to that, dude.
I watched some videos, and I don't think I want to build the big one, bruh.
Dude, I bought it.
Yeah.
I bought it like 2 years ago when the Gundam Base was like doing a mobile thing. And the Gundam Base showed up. Yeah, the pop-ups. And it showed up at my hobby store. I was just going on a random Saturday and I pull up and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a Gundam Base trailer. I was freaking out.
Yeah.
And dude, I dropped like $300 on this thing. And it's been like almost 2 years and I haven't even touched it because I'm that intimidated.
Like, what is it? What are you talking about?
The Perfect Grade Unleashed RX-78-2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the big boy.
Well, I watched a review and they said, like, the waist kind of sucks, which shocked me. Cause they were saying the waist is, like, surprisingly loose. And that, and I saw a couple people say that, which that kind of sucks for such a big, complicated kit. You'd think they would, like, really, get it right.
Well, let me tell you exactly why. Because Bandai, with their Gundam kits, refuses to make ratchet joints. They refuse to put ratchets in these things. And, dude, they would save so many of these kits. But because they don't do ratchets, like, these joints, they wear down. They, like, can't hold the weight, especially on these massive things.
Yeah.
They... Like, even if it's just, like, a pre-built joint mechanism that's thrown in the box. Like, we don't need to be, like, putting the springs in and everything.
Yeah.
That would be good. That would benefit them so much if they just added freaking ratchets to these. But
interesting.
It's Bandai. They don't want to do that. I don't know why.
Apparently the new Gundam, the other PGU figure... doesn't really have that issue, at least from what I saw, so that's good. For the $600 or whatever you gotta pay for that, you would hope.
Even though if you put its whole backpack on, like, the waist cannot support the weight, so you need, like, an extra display base just for the backpack.
Yeah.
Because it's that heavy.
Jesus.
But that I kind of get. Like, it's already a massive backpack. Like, it's
I got some metal cardbot figures that need something like that.
Yeah, like Solid Horn. Like, bro just needed some heel spurs, dude.
Yeah.
He needed them so bad.
Yeah, I won't even keep my Grand Blue Leon, like, combined because, well, apparently there's some issue where the ankles explode, which I've learned. So that's one reason I don't keep them combined. And another
hopefully
is, like,
Agabus would fix that on their release.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta stop doing that.
We are not explaining that bit.
Yeah.
We are not.
The unspoken bit. If you know, you freaking know.
Yeah.
Another one I want to get is the.
You can't just do that.
I can't help it. I want to get the HG Psycho Gundam 2. That thing
that
looks
one's so
awesome.
sick.
Have you built that?
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
That's awesome.
It's so good. It's so freaking good.
It looks really, really cool. A big ass purple Gundam. And I kind of know the lore with that one too, because I did research on Zeta Gundam for a Transformers or not Transformers video. So, I kind of know what's going on with that, so it's extra cool to me. I should probably go and, watch the freaking show, but, just a lot of cool Gundam options, and I did actually tap the community to give me their favorite Gundam model kit, just because I was curious what our community would think. And please, if you're listening and you want to participate in a future video question, be on the lookout on Mondays for the community post. And I'll ask a question kind of vaguely connecting to whatever we're talking about in the episode, or I'll just ask something random if we don't really know what we're talking about yet. Thankfully, we've had it kind of good the first few weeks of the podcast with the podcast topics. Don't know how long we're gonna be able to keep up the good topic streak, but
we're gonna dry out so fast, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna have nothing.
But I did want to read some of the answers. Caden McIntyre White 6777 said, real grade unicorn full armor. I took quite a while to build, but it was definitely worth it. Now this one, I did have to pull up all these different mobile suit armors because I have no idea what a lot of them look like. I do know the Gundam Unicorn. Pretty cool looking armor. I kind of wanted to play a game with you, JCC. I kind of want to play a game where it's either that's a good suit or that's a bad suit to you. No judgment to the commenters, of course. But is the real grade Unicorn full armor epic or nah?
So I have two different versions of the real grade Unicorn. I got the standard one, and I have the Banshee Norn. I don't have the full armor. For the full armor, I got the high grade because I wasn't worried about
what's the difference?
The whole transforming.
What does that mean?
So, what do you mean?
What's
high grade or real
armor? Grade? Yeah, I know that. What's
so the full armor? Just near the end of the show, bro just gets hella more weaponry.
Okay.
He's got this massive he's prepping for the final battle.
Okay.
So he's got this massive backpack with all these extra bazookas, and he's got extra shields and everything, and he's just ready to go.
Yeah.
And the real grade Unicorn kit itself is really good. It is shockingly good how they're able to actually get it to transform from the Unicorn mode to the Destroy mode. And I'm sure that the full armor version is also really cool and impressive, because I love the two I already have. I did have the shoulder break on my normal Unicorn, though, for whatever reason. But oddly enough, I literally just tried to rage fix it. And I just put tons of super glue in there, and it somehow perfectly fixed it. I don't know how that happened.
Berserker fix.
Yeah, berserk fix. But yeah, that's a really good one. Maybe if you just want the standard Unicorn, maybe just get the normal and not the full armor.
Okay.
But definitely if you feel like you're ready for a real grade and you want a version of the Unicorn Gundam, that's a really solid kit to get.
Nice. Okay. Wrath and Poison said, Master Grade The O, King of Chunk. And I actually watched a review of this guy before the podcast. And yeah, this MFer is a chunkster, man. He's a big, fat mobile suit.
Yeah, I actually don't have a kit of this one yet. I just, for the longest time, the design was just really off-putting to me. A lot of the Zeta designs. I have such a backwards opinion on Zeta because people love it and eat it up and love everything from it.
Yeah.
I am not in that party.
Okay.
I don't like a lot of the later Titan suits. So the O, the Gabflay. I know there's a few others. Then the Boanak Saman. I think I'm saying that right. there's so many of the older ones or the like later show ones that I just don't really like.
Yeah.
And the O is cool, question mark. It is big and chonky, but for me, I think the colors are just really off-putting. Like, it's just yellow.
Yeah.
Like, there's no color differentiation. There's no uniqueness. I like it when a suit, at least, like, say, Char Zaku.
Yeah.
There's, like, 3 different tones of red going on.
Right.
The O is just yellow. There's nothing. But I'm sure the master grade's cool. I mean, it's the only way a master grade can really go wrong is if it's like an ancient master grade, and there's like it's essentially just a glorified high grade.
Yeah,
like
the ancient lore.
Yeah, because those kits are like 30 years old. Like master grade, that's a 30-year-old line. So like, do not get some of those early ones. You want to get like ones with like the really nice fancy box art where you can just tell it's like 2010 or older, or newer. Gotcha.
All right, next up from Leg Reject, gotta be the high grade Amazing Barbatos Lupus, which I had to look up, and I don't know if this is Iron Blooded Orphans spoilers or what, but this is a crazy looking Barbatos compared to what you see in the first few episodes.
That's the red one, right?
Yeah, he's red and he's got like wings.
Yeah, so that's from like one of the Build series. I don't know if it's like Build Fighters, Build Divers, whatever. But there's always been like this trend of like, it's the amazing version, which essentially means it's red. So there's like the amazing Zaku warrior or whatever, and then there's like the amazing Gundam or whatever.
Yeah.
That one's cool, but I raise you the Barbatorus.
Barbatorus?
That one, yes, it is the freaking Barbatos turned into like a freaking
dinosaur.
What, a minotaur? No, a minotaur. Isn't that what it is? Whatever. Centaur.
A centaur.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
A centaur. Yeah. It's a centaur Barbatos.
Okay.
They literally like essentially take 2 high grade Barbatos kits and they just like human centipede the other one.
Crazy description.
Dude, that's literally what they do. They human centipede the other one like into the back of the main one. So you can just have like a bipedal like dark Barbatos, but then you can make it a centaur. Yeah. And it's so cool. But the amazing one's cool too. I mean,
you're gonna have to find a picture of this for me because Barbator doesn't bring anything up for me.
Yeah, and it's freaking got like a bow and arrow too. It's so sick.
Okay, Amazing Barbatos. Let's see. That I own, hard to say, but Emperor Tyrannicus says this. Cool name. That I own, hard to say, but I'd say it's either the real grade Sazabi or master grade Gunner Zaku Warrior Luna Maria Hawk. So Sazabi, I don't know that one, or I do know it. I have a picture. It's red. Epic or nah?
Very epic.
Very epic.
Very epic, dude. The Sazabi is like so freaking cool, dude.
You like kind of the chunky ones, I've noticed. I like chunky boys.
I like the chunky, very militarized ones. I'm not big on like the fancy ones, like with all the wings sticking off and like all the sharp angles. I'm a Zeon boy at heart, so the Zeon coated suits, the mono eyes, those are the ones that I will immediately gravitate towards. Yeah. But that real grade Sazabi, chef's kiss. For whatever reason, I didn't decide to get the normal one. I got the clear version.
Oh.
Where all of the red armor is clear. And I like painted the inner frame, like I added like gunmetals and golds and silvers, and it just looks so sick. It looks so good.
Is it like scary to have a clear Gundam, or is it like fine? Because like if I had a clear Transformer, I'd be scared to play with it.
So yes and no. When it comes to the process of like cutting the pieces out, it's pretty scary because I am worried about like, I'll use the nipper and like the force of the nipper is gonna like send a crack all through the piece.
Right.
I've had that happen a couple times.
Oof.
But once it's built, especially if it's just like the armor that's clear, you're fine. because
Okay.
none of the moving pieces are clear. It's all going to be gray plastic still. But there's definitely like, say, like little fins and horns that are clear plastic that scared me a bit.
Yeah.
But that RG Sazabi is an amazing mold. Can't go wrong.
Awesome. And then their other one was the Master Grade Gunner Zaku Warrior Luna Maria Hawk edition.
Yeah, and that one I can't really speak on yet because I mentioned earlier that I got the Lacus Klein Zaku Master Grade at the Gundam Base.
Uh-huh.
That is my first version of that mold, that kit that I have in my collection, and I've not built it yet.
Okay.
But it looks sick. I'm sure it is sick. I've heard nothing but great things about that Master Grade Zaku Warrior. So, because there's like, Zaku Warrior, Gunner Zaku Warrior, Blaze Zaku Phantom. Like, there's so many different variations and versions. But that's a cool one. Definitely a solid pick.
Also, shout out to our Spotify listeners. I think this episode might suck. Sorry. Hopefully, if you know Gundam. If you don't, you should look some stuff up because it's kind of cool.
Very cool. Very worth it.
Yeah, for me, the thing with Gundam was always like, I kind of like my robots sentient. I don't really, like, I didn't really gravitate towards the idea of just robots as vehicles, but having you explain, like, they're kind of based on, like, World War II, like, technologies evolving, the white man that loves World War II in me, like, activated, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, the way you were telling me about the Zaku and the Zaku 2, how they evolved the schematics or whatever and improved the design. Like, I think that's really interesting. So that kind of hooked me in that regard. I think that it's weird because they're like they're tanks, but they also give them so much personality. Like the eyes, like the single eye or whatever, like has such a menacing look to it, which is obviously, it makes sense for the Zeon, who are the bad guys of season 1 anyway. So yeah, it's kind of interesting in that regard.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, when I was a kid, it was similar for me too, where one of my biggest introductions to the franchise, as it was for you, was SD Gundam Force.
Yeah.
Like, that's what got me into it, and they were, like, sentient characters in that.
Yeah.
So when I got, like, these Mobile Suit in action Figures, that was, like, Bandai's, like, action figure line back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, I got, like, the Gyaradoga, I got the Strike Gundam, I got so many others, and I didn't know the story or the lore, so I just kind of made it up myself with these cool robot figures. And they were sentient, they were, like, brothers, and they were fighting, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I, like, got into some of the video games, like Encounters in Space and Journey to Jaburo, and I was like, oh, wait, it's actually, like, they're piloted mechs. That's cool. And I eventually, like, I kind of took a pause on Gundam while I was, like, focused on, like, Star Wars and Transformers. But I eventually, like, got bit by the bug to just want to get a Zaku toy to satisfy that childhood need to get a Zaku.
Yeah.
And then it just, like, I've been building for, like, 12 years now.
Damn.
So it's just been downhill from there for me.
Rose a master builder.
Yeah. My first kit that I ever built was the high-grade Universal Century Rick Dom.
Okay.
And I will always hold that one to a very soft spot in my heart. I love the Rick Dom so much.
Epic. I know what that one looks like. Last one. Doomchap 7614. The Witch from Mercury high-grade Elfrith UR, which is this very cool light blue one that seems to have a Gatling gun for a hand, which is really cool. I dig it. I dig the look of it. I've watched a video with some of these Witch from Mercury ones. They have their own unique style, definitely not similar to G-Quux, but similar in that, like, they kind of do their own thing, from my point of view.
So, actually, it's pronounced Lofrith.
Okay.
Fake fan.
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
You gotta watch the show.
I haven't seen the freaking show.
You gotta watch it.
Okay.
Witch from Mercury's sick, dude.
Okay.
I love that show. The music, the score in Witch from Mercury is like better than most movies nowadays.
Damn.
Like, dude, the first episode when like the Gundam Ariel like goes full on like bit mode and is like taking on I forget the name of the Dalanza. Taking on the Dalanza, like the music in that scene is just like so sick. And then when a character is like Gundam, it's like, oh, dude, dude, that's what like one of the most cliche things in a Gundam show when they realize that it's a Gundam.
Oh yeah.
But like it's so cool every time. It's every time. But that kid is goated. Genuinely, like the Lafrith high grade, dude. I think it might have made one of my like top 10 figures of the year lists.
Nice.
Like that is such a good kit. Like if you want to dive into Witch from Mercury, I would definitely get like a Gundam one. So like the normal Gundam Ariel, the Lafrith Thorn, who's like really short and weird looking. That one I don't even have because it does look a little odd. Oh my gosh, there's so many cool ones in the Schwarzette. That one is sick. If you're wanting to get into the Witch from Mercury high grade line, you got to get a Gundam to start because they're so good.
Okay, I might get this one. I really like. I love that shade of blue.
Yeah,
teal
it's
or whatever.
It's such a good color scheme, and it's got like some serious like Gundam heavy arms energy. And any Gundam that's like heavy weapons is a winner in my book.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was our little community question thing. I don't know if it's always going to be so in-depth like this, or if it'll be more simple in the future. We'll find out, but please pay attention to the community tab if you want to get involved in answering podcast questions. And thanks to everyone that left answers. Really appreciate it. Made the episode better. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say regarding Gundam. Like,
I got a lot more to say. I could go on for hours, bro.
Yeah, but this is not a Gundam podcast, so I don't want to, overlap. We'll surely talk about it again, and surely it will be soon, because I'll probably give like week by week reports on me building stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else to talk about. Do you have any topics of interest?
Gundam. I love Gundam. I do want to speak on, since this is a toy podcast after all.
Yeah.
One of the main other options that is out there right now for people for Gundam figure collecting is the Gundam Universe toy line.
Yeah.
And those are figures that are just like available at Target, at Walmart. There's plenty of them at the Gundam Base. And I think they're cool. But for me, like, Gundam at its core is very much based on the model kit experience.
Yeah.
Because they tried to make them action figures at the start, like back in 1979, and it was an epic fail. Like, no one was interested, no one cared.
Yeah.
But then when they leaned into the whole, like, hey, this is like military hardware, we should make them model kits, like military tanks and jets and everything, that's when the interest really peaked. Merchandise wise. So I feel like that's what it is at its core. But like, I got several Gundam Universe figures, but I gave a couple to you actually, because I was like, dude, I want to thin this out. Like, I got the high grades and the master grades. I don't need these. So which ones did I give you? I gave you the ones from G Gundam, right?
I think you told me one is called Shining Gundam, and then there's like an evil looking one.
That's Master
another
Gundam.
one. I honestly, I looked at them. I didn't really understand what they were from. Like, I knew they were Gundam, but I was like, I know nothing about Gundam. I put them on my shelf and kind of forgot about them. So,
but now you're gonna care. Now you're gonna be invested.
Slightly. I'll probably take it. They're deep in the shelf though, so.
Yeah,
they're on my random shelf, which means they're behind like 15 other things.
Yeah, that's kind of where I feel like they belong. Like, they're They're okay.
I remember playing with them a bit, and pieces just kept falling off, and that was annoying me. But
Yeah.
like the plastic quality seemed fine-ish. Like I don't think they're up to snuff with like Marvel Legends or something, or whatever. But they're fine. I think the model kit aspect is what makes these fun. Like the posing is cool and stuff, but like the journey of building it, like having your little cutters and then like putting the stickers, and I don't know, it like provides a sense of accomplishment, or at least it did for me, rather than just opening another toy to put on your shelf and forget about. Like at least you have a little bit of an experience or an interesting play pattern with a model kit, as opposed to just opening up a toy and fiddling with it and forgetting about it on your shelf.
Yeah, and that reminds me of like this viral like Twitter screenshot I saw where like somebody was comparing like a Funko Pop collection where like the guy was like standing in front of his Funkos like with his arms out, like look at me.
Yeah.
And then there's another picture of like somebody with like a whole Gundam model kit collection, and the caption was "Tell me the difference." And it's like, well, one of them, the guy is like making himself the focal point. Yeah. Where it's like, yeah, this is my collection. And the other one, the guy is showing the individual models that he took hours each on to build.
Yeah.
Like there's
that's gotta be rage bait. That's literally a rage bait post.
It definitely was rage bait. But still, like it did exemplify the difference between like just collecting and like model kit building, because you have a more like intimate relationship with each individual piece in your collection.
Yeah.
Where you spent hours on each one. Hours. Yeah. You know them in and out. You built every joint. You know every little gimmick and aspect because you built it along the way. Mm-hmm. So I look at my Gundam collection, which I've got hundreds of kits built over the past 12 years. And I'm just like, hell yeah, dude. Like I did this.
Yeah.
Like this is what I did.
Yeah.
And like I also in turn look into my closet and see my massive backlog, and I'm like, this is what I still have to do.
That's what I feared. I've already talked to you about this. I feared the backlog, and I'm doing my best to avoid it. Because I just, I was talking to some other people in my server, and I was like, yeah, I'm trying to avoid the backlog, and they're all like, I was like you once. And I was like, shit, it's just gonna happen, isn't it?
Dude,
it's just doomed. Gonna, yeah, please.
You're doomed.
Dude,
my backlog's like 40, 50 kits at this point, dude.
Oh my god.
Like, it's bad.
I can't let it get past, 5 kits. That's gotta be the limit, or I'll die.
Pre-COVID, my limit was about 5 to 10.
Uh-huh.
And I kept them all in a stack right by my desk. And I was always, I worked on depleting the stack, and once it got down to, 2 or 3, then I bought more.
Yeah.
But then, I was telling you about it a little bit, where when COVID hit, Gunpla is made in Japan.
Yeah.
They are produced, manufactured, designed, all of it in Japan. Mm-hmm. So when COVID hit, Japan was one of the most strict countries on all of that.
Yeah.
So they, just stopped making Gunpla, dude. It just stopped.
Jeez.
And, it dried up really bad. And I was out here, scratching my neck, oh, dude, I gotta get another fix. I gotta get another kit. And I was able to, dig in the dumpster and, find some used high grades. But ultimately, after COVID, and they were able to ramp the production back up, they just started producing and making, especially when P Bandai became more available to the wider breadth of collectors.
Uh-huh.
And I just kept buying. I'm like, dude, I want to make sure I don't have a dry spell again. I'm gonna get this one, and get that one, and get this one, and get that one. And dude, there's times I was walking out of Hobbytown USA with 5 or 6 kits in my hand.
Jesus, bro.
And nowadays I limit myself to just the one. I went to Hobbytown today, and they had both the high-grade Messer and the high-grade old-school Hambrabi. And I was like, I'm just going to get the Messer. It's what I came here for. I'm just going to get this one.
Here's my question.
I'm going to build it over the week.
Here's my judgmental question. Why are you buying another kit?
Dude, because I want this one.
Bro, why can't you just buy it later?
Dude, because I don't want to wait for this one. So I have this mentality where it's like I got my backlog, right?
Uh-huh.
Then I get a new kit that's really exciting, and I'll like build it within like the next few days. When I get it, I'm like, I don't know why I say this. I'm like, I'm for sure gonna expedite this one. That's what I tell myself. I'm like, I'm expediting this. This one's moving to the top of the stack, dude. I'm building this ASAP. That's how I was with like the new Gustav Karl. When I get the
Stop saying
high-grade...
fucking Gundam names. I'm sick of them. I'm already pissed at these Gundam.
The Gundam Spiegel.
Dude, you just killed me with the I'm a expedite.
Dude, that's what I say, and it's so dorky. But that's how I feel. I'm like, dude, I was gonna build this one I bought like 6 months ago today, but nah, I'm doing this one. I gotta do the Messer, bro.
Expedited, bro.
Yeah, expedited. Like the Den on Zon. What you know about the Den on Zon?
No, I don't. I don't know.
that one is the main enemy mobile suit from Mobile Suit Gundam F91.
Awesome.
So
F91?
Cool. Yeah, like the car.
Jesus, we're falling apart. I have tears in my eyes from you saying expedited.
Dude,
I don't know why that was so. I know it's not. I don't know why.
Dude, this is mental illness, and you're laughing right now.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Come
on. Sure, now available.
You can't say sure now available every time you say come on.
Come on.
Come on, dude. You're being such a sellout.
Yeah, I'm selling out, bro. I'm selling out for the good of the show. My
dude,
audio
you
waveforms look insane. I can't... Like, they keep going in and out crazy. I'm terrified of what this audio is sound like.
It's okay. Everyone will tolerate it, I'm sure.
Okay, we need to wrap this up.
You need to go to bed.
There are tears in my eyes. Thanks for watching. Thanks. Please like and subscribe. Check out the Come On shirt. Come on, check out the shirt. Come on. Okay. And yeah. we're gonna say bye now. Thanks for watching. Dumbjake, JCC 2224. May the force be with you. Or whatever the fuck we say at the end of these now.
Dude, you can't stop saying bad words, dude. Bye.